Hey guys, it's career day right now. No! Here, shut up. Here, I'm here at Vision 2000 out of college right now. Yeah, I kind of sucks I'm here, but I'm right here recording videos. No! Stop pushing. So, police officer right now. Watch it.
Okay, girls, my mom has that phone.
Sorry guys, I just realized I'll zoom in. Bullet train.
Don't worry, I'm gonna
What, a bullet?
up high so you guys can see everything, okay?
I can't see anything.
I realized that my face was all zoomed in. Come here, come here, look at that right there. I know. Is that a bullet case?
Ask a question yet? Let's listen first.
Dude, just stop.
So I'm a crime scene investigator. So when a crime happens and somebody gets
Shut
hurt
up.
or a car gets broken into or something, you call the police, right? Well, the
It's
police
my friend Juan.
and they talk to you to make
Zeno.
sure you stupid.
Shut up, bro.
Dude,
Cleo.
this is mom.
We come out to do fingerprinting and to take pictures and collect evidence at scene. And some of the evidence we find at
Oh,
scene are bullets sometimes at shooting scenes.
bullets. Right there. Guys.
Excuse me.
I'm putting this on YouTube.
So
No doubt about it.
here's some casings. Oh, this is
Okay, so
also
bullet.
a part of a bullet. So what happens
I'm
is
zooming.
you have the bullet, which is the tip, that fits inside the casing. And this goes in the gun. And when someone pulls the trigger, it sends a little pin that strikes the end here. And then the bullet flies out, hitting stuff. And that causes damage, like these holes on the front here.
They're shooting right there.
They're shooting?
So then she is
I'm putting this on YouTube, so I gotta say
we take
something.
photos of the casings and the holes and the bullets, and we also collect all these items. Now the casing can tell us which gun it was shot from, because every gun has its own unique little pin that leaves a unique mark on the end of the casing. And then when the bullet goes through the gun, it leaves these little spirals on the side. They're kind of hard to see unless you're up close. But that is unique to every gun too. And
see it?
so that can tell us what specific gun it came from. So we'll go out and photograph these and collect them and take them back. And then sometimes we also do fingerprinting at scenes. If we need to find out who was it that broke into that scene.
B. Wilson right there.
Touch your forehead with your fingers. Rub it around. Nice and oily. Put your hand around that. Okay, let go. So when we get to a scene, sometimes somebody will be like, oh, well, they used this cup. So then I would fingerprint this cup. But when you first get there, you don't see anything on the cup. And so we use our black powder to dust the item
No way.
to see if it will bring up anything.
What? That's awesome. Look at this, guys. They're showing the fingerprint using the black powder.
Let me see. I didn't see.
So then it shows
Sorry, guys, if you can't really see, there's this guy right here in front of me.
This is
This girl's fingerprints right here on the cup. Oh, you can see it.
I didn't see that one time.
zoom out. Yeah, then you can see. So then we take our fingerprint lift tape to help us lift the fingerprint off the item.
Exactly.
Being a cop is must be cool.
Well, she's not a cop. She is.
So then we take our fingerprint card and we would fill out all the front with a picture of the item and what the item is. And then on the back side, we take the tape and we lay it down on the card.
Oh.
Fingerprints.
I gotta see.
Whoa.
Oh my god. This is real
Fingerprints. A real person, guys. Ring fingerprints.
We'll ask questions at the end, okay?
This is a girl named Keisha. Listen. Hey.
Quiet down. Take this back to the office with us, and we try and compare it to other fingerprints to find out who the person was. So if we thought she was the one who broke into the house, then we would take her fingerprints with ink and roll it on a piece of paper like this.
These are real fingerprints.
They are.
Real
They are.
fingerprints.
They're my fingerprints. So then I would take this and the ones I found at the scene, and I would use the magnifying glass because you can see up close with it, and I would compare it to see if they were a match or not. And if they were a match, the officers would then go out and arrest her and take her to jail for being the one who broke into that house. So that's one thing we do at scene. We also take photographs on the camera in the car, and we take photographs of if somebody has injuries or broken damage or like bullet holes and stuff. And that van is what I take to all the crime scenes with me. So I drive it around, and it's full of all the equipment I need to process at a crime scene. And I have one more thing to show you, and then we'll answer questions, okay? Sometimes people walk around outside and might leave, like if it's wet outside, leave a muddy footprint somewhere. So we would then get this clay, which is kind of like a liquid at first, and we pour it into the footprint we see. We would photograph it first. You always photograph everything first in case whatever you do to it messes it up, so you at least have it preserved, the original condition. So once this sits there for a little while, it hardens, and then we can lift it up.
Just like that,
And
guys.
you have an impression of what the footwear was. So if officers are walking through the mud or fire, or
Yes, I do.
any of you guys happen to be
Patrick
at the
Fortune,
scene
look it up.
and we're walking through it, we would take what's called elimination prints. So we would take a print of everybody's shoe who was there to eliminate them from having left that print. Because sometimes fire or police get there right away and go rushing in to make sure people are okay. So it could be our footwear as well as possibly maybe a suspect's who was there. So if you guys stay right there, I'm just going to do something on the ground and then I'll pick it up to show you, okay? Stay where you're at.
Wonder what it is. Can you move back?
Okay, so this is what we would do to people to see if it was their shoes. We'd make them stand on an ink pad and then on this piece of paper. And it would show us the bottom of their shoe.
Whose shoe is that?
Does this one look like it matches this one?
Oh.
Who said yes? No, not quite. It's different
Fred
size
Zeno's.
and a different
I'm not sure if you
pattern.
can see it, but
So I don't
this
think
is
he's the
super.
suspect. It doesn't belong to him. Yes.
How many subscribers do you have?
Can he have? Just started. My friend has 28.
You know what, boys and girls, we
From favorite viewer productions, subscribe to him.
It's Josiah.
That one, to be honest, I don't know. We've had it for so long. It's not from a crime scene. It's one we did for demonstration purposes to show you what we can do. Anything from a crime scene has to stay locked up because it's evidence. So all the stuff here today isn't evidence. It's just what we created to have something to show you what we see. Yes.
Can I get a feedback?
Sure.
And
But if you keep it, take it home. Don't leave it laying around here because you don't want someone else getting your fingerprints. Okay?
what are the ankle braces for?
The ankle bracelets are for when you're. Yes.
Those are like. Want me to hold it for you?
So instead of going to jail, they could say we're going to put you under house arrest. So it's like jail at your house. So those ankle bracelets allow you to move around inside your house, but you're not allowed to leave like 20 feet outside your house. Otherwise, it sends off an alarm that sends an officer out there to arrest you. So it's like being at jail, but in your own house instead of being at jail.
I saw one of those because across the street there's a guy that has an ankle bracelet.
That's exactly what happened. He probably did something, and instead of, it wasn't a bad enough time for him to go to jail, but so his punishment being stuck at his own house.
Boys and girls, the question needs to relate to this.
Oh yeah. What? Amazing with the gumball. Oh yeah.
What happens?
What's it called?
Ask her a question about
Amazing World of Gumball.
Boys and girls, again, please be respectful. She has a great
I can't see.
You might have the same question as her.
Stay in the house.
I've been doing this for 7 years.
7 years.
Okay, that's enough.
Colleen.
Put the phones away now.
Or
What kind of devices do we use?